Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we'll talk about best and worst ways to immigrate to a developed country, and I'll specifically explain the UK immigration system, but the same knowledge can be applied to other developed countries because their immigration systems follow the similar principles. They may differ in terminologies though. For example, skilled worker visa in UK is known as skilled independent visa in Australia and federal skilled worker in Canada. Immigration is a very controversial topic these days, especially in UK. The policies keep changing depending on political and economical factors of the country. The reason these immigration systems exist is to ensure fairness and preventing people from taking advantage of the country's resources. If you are immigrating to a developed country for your own success, they expect you to give something back as well, most likely by contributing to their economy. There are so many visa options available these days, but I'll only talk about the most popular ones. I've sorted them from best to worst, having best ones at top and worst ones at the end. So without further ado, let's get into it. Option number 1, Global Talent Visa. If you are a highly skilled professional in science, technology or engineering, then this visa is for you. It has shortest route towards citizenship. It takes 3 years to be eligible for permanent residence, and you don't need sponsorship from any company, and you can work with any company or organization you want. However, it's really hard to get this visa. You need to have done something exceptional and remarkable, and your work must be recognized by an endorsing body within the UK, which is quite hard. So let's keep it till here and let's get to other options. If you want to read more about Global Talent Visa, I have left the link in the description. Option number 2, Skilled Worker Visa. This is second best option. If you are skilled in almost any field and have a decent work experience in it, you can go for Skilled Worker Visa. Unlike Global Talent Visa, it doesn't really matter here if you haven't done anything remarkable in your life. You just need to be good at what you do and have a few years of work experience in it. On this visa, it takes about 5 years to get permanent residence, and this visa is not easy to get either, but it's not as hard as Global Talent Visa. However, you need to have a job offer with sponsorship from a UKVI approved employer, and you have to stick to the same employer until you get permanent residence. You can only change your job if your new employer is also providing visa sponsorship. If you want to get this visa, you have to follow a huge procedure, and I can't explain all of it in this video, otherwise the video will get too long. I'll make another video about it in future, and I'll also put a link in the description where you can read more about this visa. Option number 3, Student Visa. This is the easiest visa to get these days, and once you finish your studies, you'll get 2 years of post-study work visa, also known as PSW by the UK government. However, it's a very expensive option. It can easily cost you between £8,000 to £15,000 depending on your university fees. And during your PSW, you'll have to find a job with visa sponsorship so that you can extend your stay and get onto the permanent residence route. If you're not successful in finding an option to extend your stay, you'll have to go back. Option number 4, Marriage Visa. You can also immigrate to UK and get citizenship here if you are married to a British citizen. However, marrying someone just for the sake of getting citizenship is one of the worst options. It won't take long for the other person to find out that what are your intentions. It only makes sense if the relationship is genuine. Otherwise, it can go wrong in so many ways. I've heard really scary stories about it. I personally discourage this option anyways because I think your success is solely your responsibility and you shouldn't be depending on anyone else for it. Option number 5, Illegal Immigration. Now this is literally the worst option, and it's highly discouraged. If you try to immigrate to UK illegally, there are 0.5% chances that you'll be successful, and another 0.5% chances that you'll be caught in the halfway by authorities and sent back, and remaining 99% chances that you'll just die. Don't believe me? Check this out. Don't get me wrong, I feel terribly bad for the people risking their lives just for the sake of getting into another country. On top of that, they pay big sums of money to their agents, and it's mainly because they are not aware of other non-risky and cheaper options. And that's the reason I'm making these videos, to make you guys aware of other non-risky options. Please don't ever risk your lives just for the sake of getting into another country. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. That's it for today's video. If you have successfully immigrated to another country and created a better life for yourself, please share your story in the comments. It will help to motivate other people. If you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and press the bell icon so that you won't miss any of my future videos. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and goodbye.